Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 2 of today's semifinal action. If you're just joining us, you missed a extreme win by the Meredith Avenging Angels, 27-3 over the Methodist Monarchs. Yes, 27-3. But here we are, Piedmont and Averett. Turnover early for the Lions. Cougars headed the other way in their white uniforms. Piedmont going right to left in their black uniforms. Pass in front, stopped. Ball down on the turf, picked up by the Cougars. And they'll look to settle down the offense with 70 on the shot clock. Ball through X. Cutters go, defended well. Almost picked off by Goen, but they'll work the ball around. Taylor with the ball. She'll move it down a little bit further. Cougars taking their time on the possession. Possibly one of the most exciting matchups in USA South Conference play this year. The Lady Lions and the Lady Cougars, a one-goal game with the victory going to Averett earlier this season. And now we're down to 20 seconds on the shot clock, and the Cougars are starting to scramble. They'll work the ball pipe to pipe at X. Pass in front, stop! Maddie Keaton with the doorstep save. She'll look for the outlet pass. Outlet pass connects it.
Clear to Piedmont, turnover 19.
Turnover there from the Lady Lions. Cougars on the attack. Shot. Finds the top left corner. Cougars score first.
23.
Courtney DeLone with the goal.
Courtney DeLone.
43, 50th goal of the year. 50th? Yeah. 50th. And then 22, 40, 56.
Beautiful day here in LaGrange, Georgia. Perfect weather for the USA South Spring Sports Festival. Lots of USA South action going on throughout the fine city of LaGrange. Back to the draw circle. Ball pops straight up in the air, swatted the way of the Cougars. Samantha Ishii will pick it up for the Lady Lions. And run the ball between the double team. She'll take that into the offensive third. And she's still going with it. Lots of speed there for the Lady Lions. She'll move it out wide. And Macy Higgins draws the penalty. We'll head to the hash for the free position opportunity.
DP2.
Just shy of 2 minutes, or just more than 2 minutes off the board. 1-0 the score, Averett leading. Higgins now with the ball. High left hash for Piedmont for the free position opportunity. Drives inside, fakes high, shoots low, off the pipe, and in the back of the net. We're all tied in knots, 1-1, as Higgins ties this one up. Both teams now on the board. 27:52 left in the first half here on a sunny day in LaGrange. And we're back at the draw circle. This one's pushed up towards the Piedmont offensive half.
Draw control, P4.
Franson gets tripped up, so Piedmont will maintain possession. Franson now off the reset. Shields away from the penalty and starts back at it. Ball move now through X. Kimbrough tries to find the ball inside. And this one's headed the other way. Cougars with a nice takeaway in the ground ball. We're off to the races. It's a foot race to the other end. Advantage Cougars. Doorstep shot. The bouncer will go.
Throw ball 12. Clear attempts. Averett successful. Shot A22 goal. Assist 12.
Hannah Mae Ayers, the freshman attacker, bounces that one past Keaton for the goal. 2-1 lead now for the Cougars.
24, number 22's 24th goal, and then 12's 22nd assist.
Back at the center dot. Jump ball, no team able to swat that one in any direction, but Heflin picks it up for Piedmont, sends it over to Ishii. Ishii now driving it all the way down to goal line extended, draws the push, and will now look to restart. Aislinn Kimbrough now with the ball. They are face guarding Rowan Bumpus on the far side, and they take the ball away. Now look to clear. And again, the one-handed sprint maneuver from the Cougars on the fast break, but too fast. And a heavy check will give them the ball at about the 25-yard line. Pass complete across the front, but forced away by the tight Piedmont defense. And now the Cougars will look to start something on offense with a settled ball. Pass in front, face dodge, backhander, the goal. Give that one to Elizabeth Peasley. She brought that one across her face and bounced it right underneath the crossbar. If that had bounced probably 3 inches closer to her, that would have skied over the net. But she hit just the right touch on it to tickle the twine.
No, but I'll get it.
Just under 26 minutes to go here in the first half. 3-1 the score. Cougars leading. The winner of this game punches their ticket to the championship game tomorrow against Meredith College. Draw control goes to Heflin and the Lady Lions, but immediately checked away. 2v1 ground ball, now 3v1. The push called against Heflin. Reset now for Averett. They'll bring the ball towards midfield and pass it along.
Yes.
Boardway, the bomb out wide. Now they'll work the ball back through X.
Ground ball 2. Yes.
Lobbed back up top. Now we're at the top middle. Slow-moving offense here for the Cougars. Lots of calculated movements for Averett so far already. Knocking that first possession down to a 20-second shot clock. Not taking the first shot that they see, but rather looking for the wide open person on the crease. Can't find him there, and they'll work it back out. Cutters go, but the defense holds strong. And now we'll see an ISO dodge from the top. Shot goes wide. Rosia unable to connect on that one. Boardway able to back it up. 40 seconds on the shot clock as Boardway brings it back on. Pass in front connects, and that one goes just high of the goal. Shot clock down to 30. Cougars now in a bit of a scramble with 20 on the shot clock. Try to force the crease, but it hits the turf, and it's hockey pucked over to Maddie Keaton, the Piedmont goalie. She steps out of the crease, throws the ball out to Goen. Brittany Goen, the up-ahead pass to Caitlin Morris. She'll send it along now with Heflin. Heflin rolls out left, tries to find a she. She swats it to keep it back in play. But the official says she was out of bounds.
Successful, and then give turnover P20.
So now on the reset, an errant pass by the Cougars lands in the stick of Erin Aylward for the Lady Lions. And she loses it as well. Averett now drops the ball. Battle for the ground ball, and Piedmont now takes it. So we're playing back and forth here in the midfield. Both teams just barely getting over the restraining line before losing it. This is Kimbrough with the ball. Feet inside to Heflin. Heflin gets swarmed by 3 white jerseys. Back over to Kimbrough. Kimbrough step down, pass in front. And that's going to be Rowan Bumpus who finds the back of the net. Rowan Bumpus doing a good job getting open there for the majority of the early possessions for the Lady Lions. She was being face guarded, so the defender was not giving her an inch of breathing room, sticking to her like white on rice. One goal deficit now. Lady Lions closing that now. It's 3-2 favoring Averett. That goal from Bumpus, her 56th on the season. .23 and change left in the first half. High toss-up on the draw, picked up by Peasley to start the offensive attack for the Cougars. Her pass out wide. And now the Cougars settle into the offense. Open set right now for Averett. Cutter goes, found, shot, and goal! Alexis Rosia on the assist. Abby Taylor with the goal.
Abby Taylor.
That open set for Averett does a really good job at freeing up middle space. If you get somebody on the defense ball watching, send the cutter like we just saw there. Easy catch and finish for Taylor on the doorstep. Cougars extended back to a 2-goal advantage over Piedmont. Heflin's able to pop this one out forward and pick it up. Double team comes. The foul is called. Heflin now moving it down to Kimbrough. Kimbrough keeps that train rolling down to Higgins, back to Kimbrough. Heflin now gets the screen from Franzen, moves it over to Ishii. So a foul called on the backside of the play as Bumpus was being face guarded. Interference called, so she'll get a free position opportunity from the middle left hash. Bumpus drives inside. Gets checked, but it still goes through. And Rowan Bumpus on the board again. 22-10 left in the first half. 4-3 your score. Rowan Bumpus, the most recent scorer for the Lady Lions on the free position opportunity. Moves her to 57 on the season. Draw control goes Averett's way off a nice clean win there for Elizabeth Peasley. She heads down to the offensive end and moves it away. Hannah Mae Ayers now with the ball at X. Goen checks that one out of the air, but Averett is able to maintain possession. And they'll slow things down. A minute to go on this possession clock. Roll dodge from the Cougars, and they'll work the ball back out wide. Split dodge checked away as she comes up with the loose ball, and she's headed the other way. Samantha Ishii showing her speed in the open space. The ball just drops out of her stick off the check.
Caused by 19.
Now the Cougars are back after it. Boardway surveying as she enters into the restraining box. Now down to goal line extended. She'll move it through X. Pass to the cutter goes. Maddie Keaton with the save from range. She'll take a breather for a second. Look to clear a little bit off the mark on the pass. But Caitlin Morris is there. She feeds it along with the go-ahead pass up to Heflin. Heflin splits through the double team. Now she's inside the offensive third and pulls away. She gives it back to Dominique Steele. Throws it over to Franzen. Franzen sweeps, draws the flag. Little under 20 and a half minutes left in the first. 4-3 the score. Averett leading. Here's Franzen with a free position opportunity from the middle left hash. Bumpus scored here a minute ago. Driving in, checked away, and another foul is called. This one now being bumped over to the center hash. So almost identical, just 4 seconds later. Now with Franzen back squared up in the middle. She drives in, gets checked about, but she's able to find the top left corner. And we're back to even 4-4. 50th goal this season for Emma Franzen. This one coming easily off that middle hash free position opportunity. .2017 left in the first half. Heflin and Rosia battling for position here on the near side of the draw circle. Steele wins this one back, but Peasley able to pick it off. And now Averett down on the offensive end. Tries to find the cutter in the middle, but opts not to pass. Boardway now with the ball directly behind the net. Carries it towards the near side corner. And they'll continue to spin that ball around the perimeter. 2 on the crease. Lots of movement there inside for Averett. Cutters go, picks her there. Peasley off the pipe. Keaton almost deflects it back into her own goal. But Caitlin Morris able to pick up the loose ball, gives it back to Keaton. Keaton now throws the long ball. Franzen gives it up to Heflin. Heflin now with 2 on her back. Not a good time to slow down. She runs in the corner. Screen set by Bumpus. Doesn't do much. And the ball drops out of bounds. The pass now goes to the keeper for the Cougars. Tries to connect with Perez. Now Perez trying to battle through two black jerseys. Gets through, rolls back huge. Throws the ball back and works it through the defense. Big time check there from Heflin to strip the ball to the turf. She's able to pick it up off the ground and gives it over to Brittany Goen. Goen now tries to find Aylward, and Aylward picks it up off the turf. She gets checked, draws the foul. Yellow card now for Haley Boardway.
Just listed as a card. No, it's just a yellow card.
A little aggressive on the check inside of the face area of Aylward. So she'll get the ball just outside of the offensive third of the field. Carries it for a few steps and gives it out to Franzen. Franzen hitch step, goes down the right side. Pass in front to Bumpus. Bumpus gets rocked on the doorstep. Pops up cleanly, and she'll go to the center hash for a free position opportunity. Rowan Bumpus already with 2 today. Drives inside. And again, it just trickles right over after it's getting checked. So she's got a hat trick already here in the first several minutes of this game. 18-15 left on the board. 5-4, Piedmont takes their first lead. And with that, we'll see a timeout called by the Averett University Cougars. We'll take a break here on the USA South Sports Network. Back to the action here in semifinals, game number 2 here at Callaway Stadium in the sunny LaGrange, Georgia. Pretty solid wind coming in from the far stands. Actually, the wind took out one of the tents in the early game. That tent has since been retired. 5-4 your score. Piedmont leading. Peasley with another clean win on the draw. Piedmont's trying to switch things up there inside the circle, but haven't found the method yet. Roll dodge now at goal line extended for Averett, and they'll be pushed back through X. Long pass sent out. That one's going to roll almost to the restraining line, but stopped and kept back in play. Taylor spins that one out wide. Pass won't connect, but no defense is there. Piedmont really sloughing off the ball here, just focused on not letting that ball get pushed inside, and they'll collapse on the Dodgers.
Joe, was this the team that would do the circles around the goal?
Pass in front connects to Peasley, but she'll move it back down to Boardway. Boardway now carries back behind. Less than 30 on the shot clock. Ball passed in front, but forced back away. Taylor now with the ball. Top of the 12-meter, passes it along. Hitch step from Rosia. She moves it along. Peasley finds the back of the net. Athletic move there from Peasley. Rosia does a good job finding her. Elizabeth Peasley kind of leaning one way and shooting the other on that one, finding the back of the net. Ties it back up 5-5. We knew it was going to be a good one. Should be close the rest of the game. 16:51 left in the first half.
I think their president used to be the old president.
The Cougars picking back up women's lacrosse last year for their first season back. I believe prior to that it was 2007 whenever they had a team. Also, Averett has an esports team for both the men's and women's side. One of the only schools in the country to start hosting esports as a recognized team. Cougars now on possession here. Move the ball out in front. DeLone moves it along. Rosia tries the dodge. Quick feet from Rosia. Gets inside, but pulls it back away. Now goal line extended. Thought about the inside roll. Moves it back up to Rosia instead. Pass. Tries to find Peasley inside, but it's knocked away. Cougars keep the ball. Pass and pick play for the Cougars. Ball hits the turf. Now it's a hockey battle for the loose one. Franson's getting boxed out, and the Cougars will pick it up. Shot clock now down to 30. Boardway now on the ball. Back right behind Keaton. Now under 20 to go in the possession clock. Pipe to pipe at X. Going, forces her back away. Rosia now tries to scoop it up. And a foul is going to be called against Steele. Nine on the shot clock and a 12-meter restart now for the Cougars. It's Rosia, drives inside, forced back away. Nobody picked her up. She could have taken it back in. She opts for the pass instead. Keaton deflects that one away to reset the shot clock all the way down to 4 seconds. Good long possession here for Averett as they now open back up. Still 2 on the crease, but work things back around. Long possessions for Averett the entire game so far, taking up big chunks of the clock and not letting Piedmont's offense get a chance to operate.
There's a foul. Yellow card. Yellow card.
Dominique Steele called for the penalty there for Piedmont. So extra opportunity here for Averett, free position now. DeLone here in the top left hash. Whistle blows, she drives inside. Sidearm rip goes wide. Hard shot to take sidearm. When you drop your hands, you lose a little bit of that angle on the goal. And that one gets tipped for the pass in the middle. Goin swats it away, but a foul's going to be called here on the near side against Averett. It's Piedmont's ball. Goin from her own center hash. Moves the ball out wide. Katie Brown for Piedmont. Sprinting downfield, moves it along to Caitlin Morris. Morris now to Higgins. Higgins draws the double team. She moves it up to Heflin. Heflin gains some space on the rollback. Now with Aylward. Forced pass in front to Higgins, hits the turf. And it's going to be a turnover there for Piedmont. Morales on the ball for the Cougars. Tries to feed Rosia. Rosia tips and catches it. So the tip drill's working for him. And now they're all the way down into the 8-meter. Work the ball down to goal line extended. Nice catch there on the far side. ISO dodge. Stopped. Whistle blows, and we'll see a free position opportunity now from the top right hash.
ZA 22.
Keaton readies up in the net. Whistle blows, pass in front, step down, and goal is good. Abby Taylor. That's her second for the day. Puts the Cougars back on top.
And then it's 16's 24th goal, 22's 46.
Hannah Mae Ayers now jumping to the top of the leaderboard for assists in the contest with her fourth of the day. We'll check that third of the day. 4th point. Draw control for Heflin for the Lady Lions, but she gets swarmed as she crosses over the restraining line. 1-goal lead for the Cougars here with 13 to go in the first half. Quick restart for Averett, and they get the ball down inside their offensive third. Ball gets moved back out wide, and again we'll see Averett slow things down and try and find somebody on the crease. Peasley was the cutter, but she wasn't able to handle that one. Defense was all over. Ball still on the ground. Peasley picks it back up. 50 to go in this possession clock. And a foul against Averett. Looks like a screen attempt gone rogue. So Piedmont will get the ball off the interference.
16. Okay, that's fine.
Steele tries to clear that one away, and it gets swatted down. Caitlin Morris able to pick it up in the midfield, now with Aylward. Aylward to Franson. Franson to Heflin. Heflin now with some space. Pass in front, can't find anybody. Aylward able to pick up the loose ball at the inline. She tries to lob it back into Steele, hits the turf. And now it's a battle for another loose ball, going the way of the white jerseys. Adrian Perez, the one who scooped that one up. Sewall with the long pass out.
Clear tip Averett good.
Averett successful on the clear. Now as Rosia drives inside, she moves it along. Wide open on the backside. Save, Maddie Keaton. A foul will be called on the end of that play.
16 save and then a foul, or is it just a foul?
So Abby Taylor will get the free position opportunity from right in the middle. Taylor readies up on the hash. Keaton pointing out to the defense on where to go.
ZA 16. Who's a reset? Attempt.
Taylor just pulls that one away to reset the slow offense of Averett. They do a really good job at working the ball out of around the perimeter and almost lulling the defense to stop paying attention a little bit and then sending a cutter through the middle. This ball rolls near to the restraining line off the slightly errant pass. Now here we go force it into the middle, but the pass down to Broadway.
Turnover A24.
Boardway goes wide. Piedmont ball on the inline. Keaton on the ball. Long send out to Goen. Connects. Goen splits out to her left hand. Triple teamed. Sends it back through the defense. Now in the stick of Katie Brown. Katie Brown sends it out wide. Lob pass will connect with Caitlin Morris. Morris now to Aylward. Lots of nice, crisp passes here for Piedmont to move the ball down the field. Kimbrough pass inside. Heflin unable to grab it. Rolling towards the end line it is, but kept in bounds by Averett. Kimbrough makes chase and too heavy on the check. So along the far side, we'll see Averett on the restart. Lobs it into open space. In swoops Brown to try and swat it offensive way. But it's headed towards the sideline. Last off, a white jersey, Piedmont ball, and their own defensive end.
They got a yellow card on someone. What? P14. Yeah. P14.
Yellow card against Rowan Bumpus.
Not sure for what.
Still looking like it's going to be Piedmont's ball. We're not really sure up here in the booth what happened there to cause that change. But now it's going to be Averett's ball.
Maybe turnover, maybe just team, or 14, if you got the card. I don't know.
A 6-5 your score, less than 10 to go here in half number one at Callaway Stadium.
What are we waiting for? Thank you. Should you give her a turnover for that? No, I mean, that doesn't matter.
Cougars now starting on the offensive end. Pass in towards Rosia. Rosia rolls back in the doorstep, moves it along. Peasley driving in front. Check that, DeLone. And that one's going to be taken away by Keaton.
That's supposed to be a turnover.
Steele now. One on her back, one in front. She's going to get through.
That's that Piedmont good.
Higgins now to Heflin. Heflin now back out to Steele. Steele trending towards goal line extended. Picks up the double team. Piedmont still playing a man down.
Ballet.
Steele draws the penalty. Ball lobbed out wide. And now pushed over into the middle third. going in France and battling. And it'll be Caitlin Morris that comes away with it off the loose ball. Makes the defender fall. She'll give it up to Higgins. Higgins down to Heflin. Heflin looking to continue this pace, but pulls it away. Moves it out to Higgins. Won't connect on the pass. Ground ball battle. Ball gets flipped towards the middle. Bit of sloppy play here from both teams when the ball's on the turf. Foul on Piedmont, gives the Cougars the ball. Long bomb sent out by the Cougars keeper. Boardway now moving it in front. Sidearm shot again goes wide. Hannah Mae Ayers can't connect on that one. Piedmont there for the chase. Piedmont ball. Moved immediately to Maddie Keaton inside the circle. Walks it up a few steps, kicks it out wide. Watson draws the double, still trying to run, tiptoeing the sideline, gets pushed down. A foul called against Averett. Watson able to pick it back up. She moves it to Steele. Steele now surveying and sends it along the outside. Katie Brown gets the ball into the Piedmont offensive end. She's trying to dance through the defense. 7 minutes to play here in the first half. 6-5 your score. Ball moved back up to Steele. Face dodge. Gets the defense to retreat. Pass in front. Piedmont unable to gather up enough room to shoot that one. And the turnover will send Averett all the way down to the other end.
Turnover 8-12, no cause.
Caitlin Morris now on the ball. She moves it straight up along to Steele.
Foul A. This will be a clear attempt.
Foul called against Averett. Now another clear attempt for Piedmont. Anna Watson on the ball. Watson moving with her head up. Finds Ishii. That ball's thrown down. Franson now tries to get through one. Gets past one. Drives right into two. And a blocking call against Averett. 5:47 left in the first. 6-4 favoring the Cougars. So offsetting fouls will give the ball to Averett here. They'll move the ball through the keeper. Sewall taking her time on this clear and throws the bomb 17 seconds later. Heflin at midfield picks it off for Piedmont. And she'll continue on, moves it out wide. Aylward was wide open, but wasn't able to make that grab. Bumpus gets into the ground ball battle, kicks it out to Steele. Steele now with the ball for the Lady Lions, gives it up to Heflin. Heflin, nobody's on her. Tries to move it over to Steele, but the pass just off the mark. Ends up in the stick of Sewall. She's taking her time again, trying to find an open person. Lots of movement around the midfield, just unable to get somebody open enough to trust the throw. Under a minute in this possession clock. And she'll just fling it towards open space. Lucks out on this one as Peasley's able to go up and grab it. Foul called on Piedmont.
24.
Peasley will get the free position opportunity. 4:04 on the clock. Averett looking to extend their lead. Opts to pass this one back. And now Averett will set up their offense. 30 seconds on the possession clock. Cutter's moving through the middle, nobody open. Pass, bounces too short. And a big time push there from the defense, no call. Loose ball comes up white. And another foul is going to be called against Piedmont. This one's going to be Macy Higgins to serve the time.
How many yellow cards does Piedmont have?
Board way to start things off for Averett.
Then every yellow card after that will be a non-releasable penalty. I like it because it makes me use a walkie-talkie.
Boardway now gives it back up. Taylor driving, rolls back away. 1 minute on this possession clock, 3 minutes on the half clock. Pass in front, connects, ball goes top left corner. 3 minutes on the dot when that one hit the net. Adriana Perez, the freshman, coming in big here in the semifinal game. 2-goal advantage now for Averett. Five different goal scorers so far for Averett. Seven to 5 your score. Averett leading here in the USA South semifinal. Draw control goes to Piedmont with Heflin scooping that one up. Heavy check, foul called.
Need to figure out too softball quit or if they're playing what time.
This one gets kicked back to the midfield line. Watson now in the ball. Moves it over to Morris. Morris to Steele. There's a wall of white in front of her, and she gives it up to Goen. Goen finally able to get it down to Aylward. The whistle blows for the foul. 2 minutes left in half number one here of the second semifinal game. Winner here punches a ticket to the championship matchup with Meredith College. Heflin, top of the 8 meters, switches over to her left hand, rolls back out. And an off-ball foul will be called. Heflin now, free position opportunity.
She actually gonna take this. 50-50.
Cassidy Heflin at the hash, drives in, fakes, and finds the far post. Closes the gap to 1. Cassidy Heflin takes advantage of the free position opportunity there. Looks like she threw a little head fake to get the goalie to bite up high, but then found that piece of net over along the far pipe. Piedmont now only behind 1 here with 1:35 left in the first half. Battle for the draw on the whistle. Peasley and Heflin at it again. Heflin swats it out wide, trying to find Steele, but Steele wasn't there. It's going to be Rosia that picks that one up. And now Averett will look to draw this one out. Taylor unable to gather that one cleanly. 1 minute left in the half. Averett leading by 1. Rosia, roll dodge through the middle, flag goes up, shot goes wide.
Shot a 12 high.
Reset from X, 30 seconds. Roll dodge, drops it. Maddie Keaton picks that one up. 25 seconds for Piedmont to tie this one. But the pass goes to the turf. Caitlin Morris still trying to scoop it up. She's got the ejector pocket over on the far sideline. Can't keep it in her stick. 5 seconds. Averett doesn't pull the trigger on a shot. Averett leading at the half, 7-6. Here in the USA South semifinal matchup. We'll be back with second half action. I'm Patrick Ammons. You're watching the USA South Sports Network. Welcome back to second half action here, USA South's Women's Lacrosse Semifinal. Number 2 of the day, Piedmont trailing by 1 to the Averett Cougars. We're underway here in LaGrange, Georgia. Nice weather out here for a lacrosse game. Little wind coming off, so I'm sure that the golf and tennis teams competing today are feeling the effects, but out here on the lacrosse field, not too much of an issue. 7-6 your score, Averett leading. They'll be down on the offensive end first. Pass goes inside, and Keaton makes the big time stop. Looked like she lost that one. Boardway with a nice shot though, really screened. The defense was in her hands, but still able to get that one off. Clear attempt for Piedmont. A little shaky so far.
Clear attempt, Piedmont turnover.
And Adriana Perez will come and take that one away. Averett does a really good job at slowing things down and working the ball around the perimeter before taking a shot. So we've seen several times that shot clock getting down within the teens before they start moving things about. They do foul there, so Piedmont will get the ball. They run a really wide open set and have a lot of movement, either going in towards the crease or drop two ladies down on the crease to move around inside the 8 meter. Lots of cutting. Piedmont hasn't really done too terribly much offensively so far that's been consistent. They've had a couple different free position opportunities they've capitalized on, and then a couple transition goals as well. No set pieces or anything like that from the Lady Lions that we've noticed. Here we have the Lady Lions down on the offensive end. It's Heflin on the ball now. She'll get up to Steele. Steele now spins it out wide. It's Kimbrough. Kimbrough back up top to Heflin. Rowan Bumpus has been face guarded, so she's been relatively silent other than the 2 goals that she's gotten, or 3 goals that she's gotten rather. 2 coming off of free position opportunities. She's not even inside of the picture right now. There she goes. Now she's going to battle for the ground ball. Bumpus fighting for it, tries to swat it away, but Averett comes up with it.
No calls, ground ball A6.
Barbara was the one that picked up that loose ball, taking away from Rowan Bumpus. Now we'll see Averett try to start the clear again. Wide open ground ball there for Abby Taylor. She spins it out to the side. It's Peasley on the ball now. Peasley, pretty good day so far with a pair of goals. But as I mentioned, we've got 2 parked on the crease, moving around, sending cutters. That one will connect with Taylor, but she's not got a clean shot off, so she pulls it away. 3 minutes have dwindled here in the second half with nobody adding a tally to the board. Pass goes in front. Pass will go wide. Perez there on the backside to pick it up. Peasley cuts. Defended well there, taken away. Keaton now with the ball inside the crease.
24 calls by, yeah, it is ground ball P32.
Now Piedmont looking to clear. Caitlin Morris, wide open green space in front of her in the middle of the field. She gets down to the Piedmont offensive third, moves it over to Kimbrough. Kimbrough now draws the double, pulls away. Defense resettles. Moves it out now with Franson. Franson likes the one-on-one matchup. Goes for the dodge. Gets underneath. Still going. Shoots and scores. Emma Franson driving all the way in. Good ISO dodge there from Franson. Like I said, not many set plays from Piedmont or running out of a structured offense. It's more those ISO dodges that we've seen. There we go. Franson ties it up 7-7. Claiming her 2nd goal of the day. A little over 26 minutes to go here in this semifinal matchup.
top four. Straight ones. Didn't start it.
We'll have Heflin and Peasley lining up inside the circle for the draw. Steele and Rosia here on this near side. Peasley outstretches Heflin to pick that one up. Franson unable to stretch out far enough to catch that one away from Rosia. Rosia drives down the middle and she shoots and scores! Takes the lead back for the Cougars. Alexis Rosia with a lot of pace on that ball. Sticks it offside hip. Great transition play there from Averett. Bench press celebration from the Averett bench. Knocking out 8 reps. The hype is real down there for the Cougars. Heflin and Peasley battling for the jump ball again. Hits Heflin's foot. And Steele able to pick up the loose ball. Good reaction there from Dominique Steele for the Lady Lions to notice that ball rolling off. She'll look for the restart. Opts to pass this one back through the defense. Ball worked over to Morris. Caitlin Morris passes it along. Pass too hard for Aylward, can't handle it. A battle for the loose ball. Still no victor here on this loose ball battle.
Turnover H or P24.
Finally, I believe it's Caitlin Barber picking it up for the Cougars. Heavy pressure put on by Heflin. She gets wiped out, so a trip's going to be called against Averett.
Averett, turnover 6, caused by P13, drove ball P13, foul A.
Heflin now on the reset. Gives it up to Aylward. Aaron Aylward rolls back, draws the foul. Aylward for the reset. Gives it up, now with Macy Higgins. Higgins tries to kick it out to Heflin. Ball gets swatted down. Picked off by Averett. Averett's headed the other way. That's McPherson sprinting down the far side. Morales there getting pushed down. Rosia tries driving inside, but gets forced away. Moves the ball back through Rex. Gets it back on the doorstep. And again, finds that far side. Great ball movement there from the Averett Cougars. An even better shot taken by Rosia to put that one offside hip. 9-7 your score now. Averett goes ahead by 2. So 2 goals now for Rosia, Peasley, and Taylor for the Cougars. Steele and Peasley meet back up once again at the midfield line for another draw. Peasley comes out with this one again. Closing in on 23 minutes left in the contest. And now as Averett works the ball around the net. Pass back in front. Perez unable to scoop up the loose ball, so Piedmont will get it. And give it right back. It's Morales now in wide open field trying to scoop this one up. Almost took too long picking it up because Bumpus was coming after her. Double team from the Lady Lions. Knocks the ball out of bounds. Piedmont ball over on the far sidelines. It's Piedmont now inside their offensive third. Power move here from Piedmont. Fake and finish. Emma Franson. All the way down. Throwing the fake. Gets the goalie way out of position. Basically shooting at the wide open net after the fake. 1-goal game. Piedmont trailing by 1. Cougars lead 9-8. That gives Franson her 3rd goal of the contest, matching that of Rowan Bumpus. So each of them notching that hat trick mark. Franson, 3 goals on 3 shots. 22.5 minutes left in the contest. Winner takes on Meredith College in the championship game tomorrow. Draw control goes to Rosia and the Cougars. And the Cougars will start a wheel around the crease. Move the ball back up top. Pass just off the mark, but they'll keep possession. 22 to go. Boardway. Long pass out wide. And now ball moved back to X. Wraparound shot, no good. The feed back across. Quick stick. Keaton all over it. Maddie Keaton now looking for the pass. Throws into double coverage. Won't connect. Peasley now making pace. And a foul is going to be called against Piedmont.
So it's her 32. They're not sure on that second shot. ZA 24.
Free position opportunity. Goal for Elizabeth Peasley.
Cougars goal number 24, Elizabeth Peasley.
Timeout called by Piedmont. Peasley joins the hat trick club. 10-8 your score. You're watching South semifinal action here on the USA South Broadcasting Network. All business inside the Piedmont huddle there during that halftime break. A little bit of a lighter mood on the opposite end as Averett getting down to the beats. And we're back at 50-yard line. 10-8 your score. Averett leading. A little bit of cushion for their timeout dance party. 21-25 left in the contest. Battle for the draw control goes up Piedmont. Franson checked heavy in the back. Able to keep on playing on the self-restart. Gets into the offensive third. Franson, roll dodge, moves it out to Samantha Ishii. Gets some space off the roll, drives inside, draws the double team. Can't hold on to it and swats it out wide. Draws the foul, Piedmont ball. Ishii starting things off, has Steele at X, and she'll move it there. Steele now tries to survey to find somebody in the crease. She looks to wrap herself, moves it inside. Cassidy Heflin, back of the net. Great look, great finish. Piedmont goal.
Cassidy Heflin.
Dominique Steele moving it from goal line extended, finding Heflin. Heflin, the neon orange headband flashing through the 8-meter, catches it and finishes. 1-goal game here again at Callaway Stadium. We told you at the beginning of the hour it was going to be a good one. No more than a 3-goal differential the entire contest. 20 minutes and 28 seconds left in the game. Heflin right back to work inside the draw circle, but again loses this one to Peasley. Peasley been relatively unstoppable inside the circle so far in this game. Rosia pulls back out. Perez picks it up off the turf, gives it back to her. They'll work the ball back through X. Ayers now on the ball. She'll look to wrap the crease. Gets to 5-5, pulls away, has Perez open, but Perez wasn't ready for the ball. Foul Piedmont. Free position opportunity here for Perez from right in the middle.
I looked at all three of them.
Keaton readies in the goal. Perez, hitch step, pulls back out. Boardway draws the foul. So free position opportunity now again for Averett. This one for Haley Boardway. Drives in, pulls back away. Averett does that on most of their free position opportunities, especially in this game. They'll step in, then pull back out and try and set up their offense and rather take a shot from a cutter flashing towards the goal when the goalie's not ready for it than whenever the goalie's able to set up and watch. They start their carousel around the crease. Now with Peasley. Peasley goes for the ISO. Lays out for that one, almost leaving her feet on the dive. Finds the goal. 11-9 your score. Averett moves ahead.
Number 24, Elizabeth Peasley.
Peasley now with 2 on the day. 19-12 left in today's semifinal matchup. 11-9 your score, favoring the Averett University Cougars. Averett with another draw control there with Peasley. Ball gets moved over to Racia. Racia gets it down low. DeLone now with the ball at X. She moves it to Peasley. Peasley continues the rotation around the crease. Wrapping the cage was DeLone, but it's going to go wide. Less than 50 on the possession clock. Peasley now looks to ISO. She moves it back. Ayers looks to ISO. She moves it across the crease. Ball swatted away.
8-22 caused by P17. Ground ball P17.
Katie Brown picks it up but loses it right away. Racia moves it back up top to Perez. Perez now to Taylor. Now with Boardway. Boardway moves it to goal line extended. That's Ayers. Ayers wants the ISO. Rolls in. Moves it back to X. Back in front. Perez. Shot goes high. And it'll bounce across the end line. Back up there for the Cougars. 17.5 minutes to go in the game. 11-9 your score. Averett leads. Shot. Make that 12-9. She must have heard me calling out the score and wanted another one for the Cougars. 12-9. Averett takes their biggest lead of the game by way of DeLone. Really patient offense there from the Cougars. Working the ball around, taking shots and backing them up to make sure they could maintain possession. Got the shot clock reset at least one time. So they're really able to wear down that Piedmont defense with their cutting and eventually leading to that goal that we just saw. Battle for the ground ball and the draw control.
Draw control, 8:30.
Goes to Perez. Foul called.
Foul P. That might be a card. It is stopped. I have no reset. I guess just a foul.
It's a foul called against Piedmont. Averett ball. Looked like there may have been a little bit more, but Perez kept on running, so I think Heflin was just over eager on the defense. Piedmont retreating back to defense, double teaming there against Taylor. Now we've got Morales that's trying to weave through everybody.
Foul P.
Foul called against Piedmont. Morales throws it out wide. Ball now, goal line extended. Moved back through X. DeLone gets a step, draws the foul. 16:30 left in the contest. Averett leading 12-9. Delone now readies up at the hash. Maddie Keaton readies up between the pipes. Fakes the step in and pulls it back away. Checked down to the turf, but Rosia is there to scoop it up. Shot clock now down to 30. Rosia driving inside, pulls back away. Boardway now on the ball. She kicks it out wide left, and now they're working it back through X. Driving and wrapping, Keaton bobbles it and it goes in the net.
What? Who scored? 22. Oh, 22.
Hannah Mae Ayers chalking up another one for the Cougars. 4-goal lead for them now, 13-9 over Piedmont. It looked like Keaton had just about all she could of that one, but it just continued to roll through her stick and bounced past the line. Just under 16 to go here at Callaway Stadium in LaGrange, Georgia. The race to the ball goes to Heflin. Cassidy Heflin able to track that one down. Gets it checked away, and out of bounds it goes. Averett ball. Perez on the restart. Feeds it back through the defense. Now with Earl. Caroline Earl shows off her speed in the open space. Moves it back to Perez. Perez now gaining a little bit of ground here. A lot of east-west running, not necessarily north-south, but that long pass gets him where it needs to as Hannah Mae Ayers comes up for the grab. She gets to the 8-meter roll dodge. Big time check there from the Piedmont defense.
Turnover 822 caused by P19.
It's going to be Anna Watson. Watson still on it. Goes for the go-ahead past Caitlin Morris. Morris unable to grab it. Foul called against Piedmont. Averett ball.
Turnover 24 caused by 19.
Quick restart now as Adriana Perez heads through the open space. A little bit of room in front of her, so she moves it out wide to Ayers. Ayers sizing up the defense, thinks about the dodge, moves it back to goal line extended, wrapping around the cage. A whistle blows for the foul. Piedmont ball. Anna Watson now on the ball, kicks it out further to Goen. Goen has Ishii. Ishii now on the ball, cuts inside, gets past one. Gets past two. Ishii draws the flag. She'll get the free position shot. Samantha Ishii now readies up on the top left hash. Drives in. Draws another one.
Nothing there. Just again.
So now she'll be sort of the top middle left hash. Drives back in, shoots. Deflected by the goalie. She's able to pick that one back up. That's the wall. She goes for the clear. Heflin all over it on the defensive front. Rosia now on the ball. Taylor now tiptoeing along the edge. Foul's going to be called on Piedmont. She moves it quickly back to Adriana Perez. And Perez takes the green space in front. Moves it back along the far sideline. .13 minutes left to go in the contest. Cutters get sent out in front. Nobody's there for the pass. Ball's at X. I'm not sure where that pass was set on going, but an offside's called against Averett. Piedmont ball. Kimbrough stutter stepped and then went. Draws the foul, keeps on going. Getting swarmed right now is Kimbrough, trying to find somebody that's open. Draws the foul, keeps on going. Now at goal line extended, she takes the ball through X. Moves it out wide. Franson driving. Gets underneath, shoots, but the whistle had blown. Franson has scored several times today off of that hitch step. She's just so much faster than you expect her to be. She gets through the defense, does a really good job at using her agility to her advantage. Now we'll see her with a free position opportunity here from the top left hash. Steps inside, switches to the left, falling down, shoots it. And draws another foul.
Nothing there, just a foul. Would you count that shot? You would have saved and then another foul. I think she got the shot. Yeah, it's like a
Franson now top middle hash. Sewall ready's up between the pipes. Franson ready on the hash. Arm is up, whistle blows. Franson drives in, swarmed up. A little backhand goal there for Emma Franson.
maybe.
Lions goal number 4, Emma.
A little discussion there from the officiating crew, but it will be a goal for Franson. 13-10 your score. Franson now tops Piedmont scoring leaderboard for the day with 4. Foul on Averett.
Draw control, P13.
Gives Piedmont the free draw control.
Okay.
It's a 3-goal lead for the Cougars. Heflin now to start things off at midfield. Throws it out wide to Samantha Ishii. She gets it out even further. Shows off her speed. Gets whacked. So foul on Averett along the far sideline. Heflin now with the ball. Her pass intended to go inside. Gets checked away. Turned into a game of momentary field hockey as neither team could scoop it up. And finally, a foul on Piedmont will give Averett the opportunity just to pick it up and restart from the 40. Lob pass sent out. Ishii not able to jump up high enough for that one. So a 2v2 fast break coming and stopped by the defense. Taylor now with the ball. Intended for Perez. Perez gets the stick checked as she throws. So Cassidy Heflin disrupts the pass just enough for it not to be on mark. So with just under 11 to play, Piedmont has possession, and they need 3. And that one will make your heart flutter a little bit, and whether you're on either team, as that one looked from up in the booth like it was going to bounce into the goal. But alas, Keaton picks it up, gives it out to Caitlin Morris. Morris now on the ball. Morris has no one to pass to and not much room to run. Throws it out. Aylward had it but dropped it.
Turnover, P24, caused by A7, drum ball A7.
So now Averett slowing things down, trying to clear. Long ball sent out. Peasley's able to pick that one up. Rosia driving, Rosia shooting, Keaton saving.
Shot saves. Drum ball A22. Make that 23, sorry.
Averett keeps possession. And they'll work the ball out to this near sideline. Their patient offense will come in handy here late in the game as they try and keep this 3-goal lead. Ball moved back through X. Cross crease pass and a goal for the Cougars. Hannah May Ayers. Slipping that one through the 5-hole. 14-10 your score. Cougars extended to 4.
26 for 23, 7 assists. 26, 7. 26, what? 26, 7.
Timeout called by Piedmont. We'll take a break here on the USA South Sports Network. Back from the timeout break. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left in the contest. For the Averett University Cougars. Patrick Ammons here guiding you through the rest of this one. Championship game tomorrow. Winner of this one taking on Meredith College, Avenging Angels, after they came off of a dominant performance, 27-3 over Methodist. Draw is up, controlled by Perez. She heads down towards the restraining line, sends it in to Peasley. Peasley now runs it down, surveys, gets to the 12-meter, and moves it out wider.
You got bases loaded with great yellow. If it's not going to happen here, it's not going to happen.
Perez now, near side wing. Moves it up high, board way.
What is it? Wow. Yeah, how many outs? 2 strikes.
Anna Taylor was wide open on the crease right there, but the pass wouldn't come. 45 seconds on the possession clock, 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game clock. 4-goal advantage for the Cougars. Piedmont looking to have a championship rematch of the last 3 years. Averett looking for their first women's lacrosse championship. And there it goes, another one for the Cougars.
Yeah.
That time, they did find Abby Taylor cutting through the crease. She's been moving back and forth, up and down, side to side, inside of that crease, making sure that that 8-meter is well worn by the end of this game, constantly cutting, and it's definitely shown. She's now got 3 goals on the day. (15-10), Averett leads. Draw control going to Rosia. She's got some speed on her, and she's going with it. Switches out to her right hand, flips it out wide. Ball now with DeLone. DeLone spins it through X. Ayers on the ball. Perez, now out in the widest alley. Boardway now carrying up high. Kicks it out wide. DeLone tries to get through that one. Check is on by Katie Brown. Foul on Averett. Piedmont ball.
Averett turnover 8-23. Yeah.
Seven and change left in the contest, and a 5-goal differential here separating these two teams. Piedmont needs an offensive spark. They need to score early and often here in the last 7 minutes.
Piedmont, turnover 10.
Piedmont turns it over at midfield. Perez now on the attack, sends it out long. Courtney DeLone out in the wide wing, gives it over to Boardway. Boardway misses the pass, but is able to track it down. Now Perez, near side. Piedmont's coaching staff trying to get that ball back. Boardway dodges, Keaton saves.
Shot A3 saved.
Boardway gets crushed in front of the goal. Brittany Goen.
Is this non-releasable?
Penalty.
Yes. Yellow card, Piedmont 3. NCA 3. I'll leave that off if she scores this. Probably be an attempt though.
Boardway now, free position opportunity. This is the 4th yellow card against the Lady Lions. So all will now be non-releasable. Boardway steps in, steps out, gives it to Perez. Perez moves it down low. Pass in front. Taylor rips that one. Either hit the top of Keaton's head or the crossbar because it bounced way out of there. Either way, resets the shot clock for another set of offensive possession here for the Cougars. Morales stepping on the line. Offsides called. Piedmont ball. Aislinn Kimbrough now on the restart. She gets past 1. Past 2. Morales stops her. She rolls back. Draws the foul.
Foul 8.
5:15 left in the game and 5 goals needed for Piedmont. Kimbrough back to Watson. Back now with Kimbrough. Kimbrough splits the double, drops the ball. The hockey puck pass out to Heflin won't land.
6, cost by 819.
And now Averett's back on the run.
Clearance in Averett, good.
Alexis Rosia sprinting downfield. And just swarmed. And another foul going to be called on Piedmont. Piedmont still playing man down. Hannah Mae Ayers hanging out in the wing. Piedmont now being told to go and play that ball, try and get it back. Perez wide open in the middle, catches it and shoots it. Keaton's there for the save. Under 4 to play now, 5-goal differential still.
Say again? Yeah. She's allowed to leave, just not after a goal. Foul A.
Foul on Averett. Piedmont's able to continue on. Steele now with the ball. Steele moves it up ahead. Morris not able to grab that one. Turnover Piedmont.
No cause. Ground ball A19. We're all even.
Earl now on the ball. Throws it out. Still on the turf. Nobody's able to pick this one up. Heflin tried for it, couldn't get it. Foul's called.
We're not going to clear us in favor. Turnover 19. Ground. Never mind. Erase that. Yeah, it's still the ball, right? Yeah, it's the ball. Yeah, it's foul Piedmont. I got you. Cool.
Reset now with Averett on the ball. Less than 3 to play. As she swats that one down. Goen almost picks that one off, closing in on the 2-minute mark.
Foul P. Never mind. Sorry. Foul A.
A foul on Avery gives Piedmont the ball with 2 minutes to go.
I think it's 22.
Katie Brown, plenty of room to run, and she gets that one checked away. Foul is called.
You need to call Keith and tell him what. Tell him.
He told me to tell you, could you make an announcement to the ball chasers, bring the balls to the tables?
They're attempting might good.
Steele now outside the 12-meter. Moves it back inside. Heflin gets checked. Foul is called. Heflin.
CP 13.
2 goals already. Now center hash.
Lacrosse practicing over there.
Mike.
I say yes, making sure. Yeah. Yep.
Heflin drives in, shoots, goal. Cassidy Heflin chips it away. Now a 4-goal game favoring Averett. 1 minute, 23 seconds left in regulation here at Callaway Stadium.
I was wrong.
Piedmont's going to call a timeout. We'll take here on the USA South Sports Network. Final minute and 23 seconds here of the semifinal matchup between the Averett University Cougars and the Piedmont College Lions. Averett with a 4-goal advantage here in the last bit of play. Winner of this game facing Meredith College in the championship battle. Heflin with the draw control for Piedmont. She takes it down into the offensive third. Gives it out to Kimbrough. Kimbrough gets past her defender. And a foul's called. Kimbrough now from the middle left hash. Free position opportunity. .109 on the clock. Kimbrough getting set on the hash. Sawwall ready inside the pipes. Leaving a little bit more space open here on this near side. Kimbrough drives in, shot low, save. Ball on the turf. Piedmont's able to come out with it. This time it's Macy Higgins, I believe. No, Kimbrough on the ball. She pushes it inside. Bumpus stings the top left corner.
P14 assists.
Piedmont goal 14 in a row and Bumpus.
59.
That one had maybe an inch of space between the orange and the net where the ball went. Great finish there from Rowan Bumpus. Been relatively quiet here in the second half. Averett's done a good job at face guarding her, but finally she's able to break free and capitalize on the situation. 3 goals now and a minute to do it. It's championship weekend here in LaGrange.
There's no need to reset.
Yeah, they have to be.
Oh. Man, I could just set it blank.
Draw goes towards Averett's offensive end. Perez able to pick it up. She moves it along. The pass won't connect, so Piedmont gets another opportunity. 45 seconds on the clock, and Piedmont's deep in their own end. It's Watson on the ball. She throws it up. Now Franson. Franson, 36 on the clock. They need 3. Franson carries it all by her lonesome all the way down. Goal line extended is where she's headed. She draws the penalty. Goes quickly in, gets checked, draws the foul. 19 seconds.
CP4. Should probably shoot this one.
Franson now, free position opportunity, high right from the keeper. Drives in, gets the ball checked away, foul is called. 15 seconds.
CP4 again.
Free position opportunity now, driving in does Franson. Franson gets the ball checked away.
CP4 caused by. Actually, no.
Heflin picks it up, 8 seconds.
Making an attempt. Yeah.
Pass inside. Kimbrough gets forced down behind goal line extended, draws the foul. 2 seconds on the board. Kimbrough for the free position opportunity. The victory formation already forming on the sidelines for Averett, ready to tackle their goalie. 2 seconds on the board and 3 goals needed. Kimbrough drives in, off the mark, and that's the contest. Averett University is headed to the championship. Final score, 15-12. Averett knocks off Piedmont. We'll see a new face in the championship game tomorrow as Averett University takes on Meredith College right here on the USA South Sports Network. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm Patrick Ammons. We'll see you in the championship.